First floor, bandages, medical supplies, first aid, coffins. Alright, what's going on, fellow rogues? This is Apex Rogue here. For this episode, I'm bringing you guys Outlast. Now, being blunt with you guys on this, and I've already kind of stated this in my written blog on my blogger page that I did posted recently. I actually did Outlast before. Some of you who actually were with this channel when it was back on the River Sea Stages may have remembered that I actually did do some episodes for this. So this isn't going to be entirely a blind playthrough. However, it's been like over a year since I actually played this. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to like not really remember where like the early jump scares are, because I didn't really get that far in this. And the way I say it is that obviously, you know, you got like the jumps, like the scares later on, they're like not scripted. So just want to run that by you guys. But the way I say it is that I really want to come back and do this because I never actually got to finish it, and you guys, like some of you, like really wanted like more of this. So obviously, you know, I want to go back and try, you know, finally get this out, get this one done for you. And also some more news aside from this is that I recently purchased the Whistleblower DLC, so I'll also be doing that as well. Anyways, without further ado, you know, jumping right back into Mount Massive and trying to finish this time. Okay, so I'm already nervous, obviously, because like I said, I mean, it's been like a while since I played this. Thankfully, that means I pretty much have forgotten where a lot of stuff is. Especially what with all like the other Let's Plays I've been doing. And everything else I've been playing lately. So I mean, I'm probably gonna like, you know, try to make sure, like I said, I want to like play through the entirety of this. So anything as far as investigating stuff's concerned, I'm gonna try to do some investigating on things, like reading like notes, like to get more of the lore of it. But I'm also gonna try not to dilly-dally too much in specific places, because I do want to try to like play through like this entire series and do like each episode, like get as far in each episode as I can. September 17, 2013, blah, 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 blah. ToMilesUpSure@gmail.com. Subject tip, illegal activity at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. You don't know me. Had to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs. I'm very much breaking right now. But seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy, going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People were being hurt. Murkoff's making money. It needs to be exposed. Yeah, so let's go to the place where, you know, all these people are being hurt. And this guy's just like a normal journalist who would never be probably prepared for stuff like this. Okay. And we begin. One thing I do remember, though, is that this game actually is really graphically well done, even on the Xbox One. Because usually, what I've noticed is, like, with some games like Layers of Fear and other ones that I played, the graphics for the Xbox One version of these specific games were on PC don't really hold over that well to the actual consoles. But with Outlast here, it seems like it did a pretty good job. It's got a really nice frame rate to it. So yeah. Anyways, let's see if I can. Listen, I'm trying to get used to the mechanics again. Okay, I shouldn't have wasted that battery. Alright, might as well go ahead and get very familiar with the sprint button because I know I'm going to need it very soon. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I know I'm going to probably need that very soon. Okay. I must be talking about the birds. Okay. Like I said, well, I'm doing that right now, pal, because trust me, I'm probably doing a whole lot of it during this game. like I said, obviously, I mean, this could be considered somewhat of a blind playthrough, because like I said, I mean, obviously I remember, like, going through, like, getting them out massive and whatnot. But, so that's what I'm thankful for. Just the factor that there's just so much of this that I've forgotten. So it's kind of in a way blind. So we'll just go and, you know, kind of just say that this is a squinted playthrough in a way. It's not blind, but it's not entirely, I guess you can say, known playthrough, like a playthrough of a game that I, you know like the back of my hand. So it's kind of like I pretty much just, I'm familiar with everything, but at the same time I also don't remember where a lot of stuff is. So I know what that is right there at least. At least I remember how to get in. That's one good thing. Let's see. I think I gotta take... Alright, obviously I can't... Okay. Yep, I'm definitely not my comfort zone right now. Small event like that, and I didn't remember it happening, so I'm pretty sure this means I've forgotten most of everything else. So, yeah. It's always good. But you get... Yeah. This is good for you guys, but not for me. Aside from the fact of, you know, the enjoyment of getting scared in specific games, but I mean, because, you know, of course, my you know, regular pastime for, you know, it's just, you know, kind of like just getting the ever-living hell scared out of me. I was making that noise. So we got here. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems Project Wallrider. Billy, consultation date, initial data, patient consult, patient age 19, gender male, observing physician Dr. Carl Houston. Therapy status. Patient claims to have progress to self-directed lucid dream states. Morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes. Highly worrisome. MRI revealed arrhythmic, REM, NREM cycle. Laughter in NREM state. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff and the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security. Despite Billy's claims, he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. Note the only Traeger on company records. One, Richard Traeger, is the executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytical biometrics. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Project Wallrider, Mount Massive CO. Okay then. Good to know, whatever the hell that was about. Look at that shadow light, so just... Well, I don't have to pee just yet, but trust me, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to before this game's over with. Probably before this Let's Play's over. Oh, cola, drink it. Just so generic. Please avoid containers, wash your hands. Yeah! You! You wash your hands when you come back out here. Okay. This guy's like just freaking completely just very nimble. For like an average Joe. Going through an asylum, I mean. They're kind of bloody. Okay. That was absolutely completely suck. That was like very much Sir, you were very rude. Well, now you can hear me. I mean, if you were alive. I mean, I don't know how you'd be alive considering you don't have a head, but... let's just pretend you heard me somehow. That was very rude. Alright, you had no... move. Move! I don't want a hug. Back off. Okay.
They killed us.
You're still alive.
You got out. And the variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security control. You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
Well, for the sake of this Let's Play, I'm going to continue onwards, so... and plus, like I said, I mean, I really want to see this game through to the finish this time. I dare you try to, keep me from my destiny. Okay. That's it. Breathe, dude. Breathe. We're okay now. We're okay. Everything's okay. We're alright.
Little fish.
What? Ah! Well, I remember him. Just didn't remember him doing that to me, you fucking killer croc looking son of a...
And who are you, then?
I'm your fairy godmother, bitch. Who the hell are you, Professor Friggin' X, after, you actually learn to walk again? Hey, put that down. It's expensive.
Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
You better not be going through my porn collection on there, pal, or whatever. That's my fapping material. Bad joke. Tends to happen when I've just literally got this crap scared out of me. I mean, considering, big bulbous Bubba up there, obviously, dude, look at, how the hell does anyone, survive? I mean, you'd figure this guy would have got impaled by all this glass on the way down. I mean, of course, this guy right here knows what I'm talking about, probably, but... and that was just very horrible. Murkoff Corp, United States Office, warrant for seizure case number 294758104. In the matter of the seizure of Mount Massive Psychiatric Center, Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Mount Massive Wilderness Area, Country Road 112. Affidavits have been before the Board of Directors by Murkoff Hardline Security, MHS, who has reason to believe catastrophic security failure of Psychiatric Center with imminent danger of environment contamination. We are satisfied that the affidavits and testimony established sufficient evidence to require urgent action on the part of MHS and grounds for the insurance of this warrant. You're hereby required to grant MHS full access to all facilities and surrender complete authority to its agents. By acceptance of this document, you and any surviving relatives surrender all claims of litigation against the Murkoff Corp or its subsidiaries for the action of the MHS or the circumstances which required their actions, regardless of responsibility. Yeah, well, I didn't really feel too responsible to read all that because I don't understand what the hell you were talking about, and it obviously wasn't aimed at me, but I took the responsibility. And I'm not too happy that I did because it took a little bit of time to read a bunch of stuff that I did not understand. It basically, just translate, you knew you were just telling someone not to mess with you. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, whoa. This looks... please don't let me... man, y'all just let me... good grief. Alright, patient initial, CLO Walker. Our age 32. Let's just kind of do the important stuff that's easy to read right here. So gender male, or the more stuff that's actually, more understandable. Observance physician, Dr. Rudolph Wernick. Notation by Dr. Walsh. Therapy status. Morphogenic engine activity plateaued at roughly 2,000 ppm. Unsafe to progress beyond stage 3 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed light to medium bronchial accumulation. MRI scans consistent with patient's reported dreams. Interview notes. Walker was interviewed in restraints following his self-inflicted mutilations. Restraint have had to be altered to accommodate his enormous size, which I'm thinking that must be a dude that's been, that threw me out the window. Because I remember him previously, but I never actually remember reading this report on him. Extensive dermal eruptions as consistent with failed morphogenic engine cellular activity. He claims the skin ripped from his forehead allows for a truer way of seeing. Seems to have some boyhood experience with tuatara lizards in their peripheral eyes. He has expressed anxiety about his flesh, specifically around his lips and nose. Attending orderlies should be advised to watch for further self-mutilation. The mental traumas he sustained while serving in Afghanistan seem to be retarding progression of the ME progress. His predominant fixation, amplified by therapy, is a manic exaggeration of military security protocol. A continuation of both chemical and physical restraints is highly recommended. Yeah, well, that didn't work. I mean, obviously, considering the guy just chose me to throw through a window, so obviously you guys need to work on your skills as far as restraints is concerned, because they didn't do me no good. Is that my footsteps? Wait a minute, that's not my footsteps. Is it? Okay, I never really paid attention to that detail before. Whoa, you. Hi. Alright. You guys must be watching. What is this? Was this a rerun of Carrie? Yeah, I understand, buddy. I mean, I hate the ending to it also. It's kind of like friggin', the Vulture from Spider-Man, or friggin' Emotep or something. Came out, he literally even has a head. It looks like the headdress. He just came off, or the necklace thing that goes around on his neck. Where you look just like you came off the set of The Mummy Returns. How's it going? Okay. All right, I'll just leave you guys alone. You're like the Toxic Avenger. No, none of y'all follow me. Just watch your show. It's a good show. It's just got some of the most amazing CGI. Okay. Should be able to record this, methinks. I guess not. Give me that. Thank you, because not like you'll need it. Yeah, well, it's a key card. That's all I need to know. I think I remember what I gotta do with it. Okay. So... Alright, sir, can I inquire you for an interview?
Get them out!
Alright, putty face, back off. I don't know why you're trying to cover your face if you ain't got one. Grief. I mean, it's like I vaguely remember that he was going to jump up, but I didn't exactly know when he was going to do it. I know I keep on saying this, guys, but it's because I want you. Obviously, I want to make it aware to you guys what parts I have seen. And when I actually get to the last part, I do remember playing this game. I am going to let you know, so that way you'll know that from that point on, everything I see is going to be completely fresh, and there's not going to be anything that I've seen before. As I keep on repeating, I mean, I'm thankful that I've forgotten most of this stuff. I think all my batteries are about. I mean, like I said, I apologize that this isn't a completely blind playthrough. That's how I prefer doing things for this channel. But obviously, I wasn't able to really help the whole factor of everything that happened with the channel before. The reason why I could never complete this at the start. So. First floor, bandages, medical supplies, first aid, coffins. I don't think that first aid's gonna help him. Hey, you stay in that corner. I still see you over there, pal. Wait, is he dead? Did he stop moving? I think he's dead. I don't know. As long as he's over there and I'm over here, that's all I care about. Okay, now why would you tell me that? Hey, hold on a second. Sir, I'd like to inquire you for an interview. What does you know about this place? Sir? Okay, I'll respect your privacy.
Why should we have to pay for it? Why do we have to die? Walker will kill us just for being sick. Who are some people?
Oh, good grief, that looks worse with the night vision. Okay, so... okay, you just got curb stomped like the ninth circle of Hades, pal. Dear sirs, the full report pending. No immediate action is required on the part of the Murkoff Corp. The profit potential of Project Walrider remains staggeringly high. The 4 fatalities contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation, if evidence is correctly managed, impossible. Project Walrider remains a dangerous initiative, and there will always be almost certainly be further casualties, as with the others. However, family and government interest in the patients is so low as to make any chance of legal action advantageously unlikely. Violence among patients is increasing as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models. Excuse me. But a combination of physical and chemical restraints is proven sufficiently effective to assure continued control of profit. Respectfully, Helen Granat, Murkoff Legal Mitigation Department. So, these experiments apparently are going on with them, considering that's obviously what they're doing. The way I'm seeing is that they're obviously doing on these patient workers. What seeing like the patients like their families aren't checking on them, so it means like less likelihood that someone will notice that they go missing. I guess. I mean, the patients here seems like are actually expendable assets. Not taking no chances. Okay, flashy thing. Hey! What you doing, Uncle Fester? What? Oh, Jesus. Yeah! I'm not. Oh, God. Don't. Whew. Ugly ass. I didn't mean it. Come on, just get the fuck away. Shoot. Whew. Talk about tens, man. She has a Stairmaster, bitch. Whew. Okay, so next step is to go to the basement. Alright, cool beans, I can do that. That was tense as hell. I really thought I went to the wrong locker. Anyways. So onwards and downwards to the basement. Yeah, this is great, because, now they obviously, for sure, know I'm here, because they'll be able to hear my footsteps. That's always wonderful. Alright. McCultra Program, CIA document number 190691, P1 excerpt. 2. File. Subject, hypnotic experimentation and research. February 10th, 1954. It's an old-ass document. On Wednesday, 10th February 1954, hypnotic experimentation and research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado using the following subjects. Material abridged. A post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Miss Jackson, and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in a fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, now in a deep hypnotic sleep. And failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson from failing to awaken. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson, and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. As the proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed some complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused in an awakened state to pick up or set from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, battery. So far I'm doing decent as far as the battery's concerned, so. Who's that?
Who's there?
Hi, how you doing? No, don't run, bitch. Come back here. Tell me some stuff. Wait a minute. Okay. I remember this guy. I also remember this whole area, unfortunately. Thankfully, and I'm gonna get out of here as quick as humanly possible, because I remember what happened here. This was a very tense scene from before, guys. Don't remember all the details that happened, but I do remember that I was pretty much terrified of this area, so, with obvious reason. So, oh god. Okay, huh. No! Hopefully he can see me. Ain't that like Toxic Avenger again? Your stinky feet. Keep going. Okay. Oh god. Jesus Christ. No. Go away. Shit. Oh fuck. This dude is in here with me right now. Okay, he leapt out at least. I need to be very much careful about where I go. Alright, hold on. Okay. Okay, so I just need to find this generator and be quick about it. So far I'm doing decent. I ain't died yet. Or been caught yet. Yahtzee. I'm assuming that's what I need to do. Can't remember. Oh my Jesus! Ah! Shit, shit, shit. This guy's... He's like on my ass every... Oh god, he's in here. god, oh god, oh god. Ah! Keep going, just don't look at...
Just another ghost.
Yeah, so why don't you be one yourself and disappear? Okay, wait for it. I think it should be safe now. Okay. Alright, keep going, Dick Noodle. I think he's gone. Alright, let's just keep going. Be very careful. Ah! That's not the way. Be careful, James. Oh shit. No! Fuck, 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 fuck! 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 Ah! Please don't see me, don't you see me! Go the fuck on! Go on, man! Don't you look under this bed! Oh, fucking A. How the hell I got away from that with the skin of my teeth, or like whatever he kept inside my freaking mouth, and freaking just knocked the hell out of me twice. Oh my god. Okay. I'm close to the generator. Let's go ahead and get this thing restarted, hopefully. Whew. Scared the fucking hell out of me. Alright. Better be very careful. Okay, I think I got it. Oh yeah. I'm time to get the hell out of here. Okay. This should be the way back. And I'll get back up to the security room and... Whew. Talk about tense, man. So that's what I'm talking about. Even though I played this before, it's just like... There's still the whole scare factor. That's one thing that... The reason why, it's actually really... I was okay with actually going and trying to revisit this, even though I played it before, because I knew that there was just whole random nature on some of this stuff. So, it wasn't going to be like I was going to know where everything is, so... That was just completely tense, man. Like, no lie. Whew. Okay, so... On to the security room. Wait, I don't remember closing this door. I don't remember locking it. Who the hell locked the doors? Oh, you assholes. I want to... Oh, yeah, just put desks in front of the door. Let's just make sure James can't get in. Or James can just be blind and forget that, this is the way he went there before. Or, just completely just figure out that that's not the way he went before. Wait, did I go in here before? So what's this? Battery? Well, it's not like he needs it, Okay. Let's get into the security room and... Oh my god, please not tell me I just went around the wrong damn way. Okay, so security room, let's go. Let's try this again. Considering this asshole wanted to... Did you really just you cheap bastard?
I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you.
What? Okay, yeah.
Not yet. There is so much.
Nosferatu, you Count Orlok looking ass away from me. Head like a thumb.
Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers.
Yeah, well, Gray Fox did it better in his Hall of Death and Metal Gear Solid, pal.
This is the truth.
Here's the way I'm looking at it. I didn't think about it like this before last time this happened. This jackass, the way I see it is that he basically... I feel it's like what he did was he waited for me, and he did all that just for me to go down there, turn everything on so he could come back up and drug me. So basically, he did that just for me to put in extra effort just so he could jump my ass in the end. It's like, Oh, he did all that? Well, guess what, James? Is completely irrelevant. Trolling ass. Anyways, guys, I think this is a good cutting off point for this first episode for this and revisiting Outlast. You know, like I said, I can't, you know, apologize enough to you guys that this isn't a completely blind playthrough, so please forgive me on that. It's just, you know, this is such a, you know, obviously I've fallen in love, like a little bit of time that I played it before, you know, I love the game, now I've fallen in love with it again. So that's the reason why definitely without a doubt now, you know, I had no doubts before. But I just seriously, truly have no doubts now that I want to, like, play through the entirety of this. And I'm thankful that one good thing about it is that the fact that considering before when I played, it took me a while to actually get up to this point. I think it actually took like around 3 episodes. And here it is, you know, just like this. I've done it in only like you know, much, you know, bigger fraction of the time. And, you know, while still getting caught off guard by a lot of the scares that happened. Because like I said, I forgot exactly where they were placed. And it's actually getting close to the point now that I remember where I actually had pretty much where the gameplay had stopped, where the recordings had stopped and whatnot. So just bear with me on this, guys. You know, it's actually not going to be much longer now before this is going to be a completely blind playthrough, and not just that, but a completely finished playthrough. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this first episode for me revisiting Outlast and what's going to be a continued series and a finished series. If you guys like this video, like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe if you haven't. I already have my rogues gallery, and as always, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook for the usernames in the outro of the video preceding this video. So, any games you guys might want to see me play in the future, hit me up on any of those pages. Let me know something, and I'll see what I can do as far as, like, you know, doing the game. This is Apex Rogue. This has been Outlast Revisited. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.